His cage knows no balance. If you find this, please, don't make the same mistake that I made.
Ladies and gentlemen, evening. It's been a long time coming, hasn't it? Am I all good? Am I coming through clearly? Or am I a little too loud? Just know if this volume adjustment is good enough. I should have turned redeems off. That's something I probably should have done. With all due respect, I'm sorry for your loss on the redeems. I will refund you those points because I will not be doing redeems this stream. Thank you, Ame. I will refund you those points in just a moment. Just one moment as I refund the points. It appears I do not know how to refund points. This is embarrassing. For someone who's such a connoisseur in technology, I surely don't know what I'm doing. We can do that later. Whatever. You're right. Ladies and gentlemen, hello. How are we all doing tonight on this beautiful, beautiful Halloween? I'm just gonna creep out very, very slowly. There's my toes. This is what I use to grip concrete with. Although I'm not quite sure why you would want to grip concrete with it. For free? Yeah, it's for free. I'm totally not suspended by a ceiling string. No, unfortunately you will have to pay for these feet, so each of you spend all your money right now. Nope, there goes the feet. Feet are going away. You've lost feet privileges. Oh, sorry, I keep hitting my mic. It's important to hydrate. Very, very important. If I may, maybe the music could do a little bit of turning down. There we go. Alright, I'm coming down a little slower now. The boots. These aren't just any old shoes. These are boots. Boots made for fine stomping. Crushing of bugs. Honestly, I would not crush any bugs. I'm a bit of an eco-friendly person myself. Totally didn't take that off of someone. Whoops. Yep, I keep kicking things. Yep, see, these boots are powerful. Yep, stomp. I love stomping. You can tell these boots are high grade powerful because I keep kicking everything that's under me. Such a sleek design. Don't question where I got these boots from. I will let you know that these boots did take a while to clean. These boots took I don't want to say exactly how long or for what reason they were dirty, but they were dirty. We're gonna put it at that. All right, I'll stop teasing. We're gonna come out a little more. How we doing over here? Hi there. What do we have here? Hands. These are my. Oh yeah. If it isn't clear already, I have severely long legs. I was born this way. I was born this way. Yes. And do not question the extensions in my fingernails. These are acrylics. Yes. I am a little femme. Yes. These are acrylics. I promise you. We're coming down. Maybe it's Maybelline. Here we are. We're getting closer. You like my gloves? These gloves are nice and sleek. Bought these from Home Depot. Got it from the lab I work at, is what I mean. God, I hate that place. Make a slightly unhinged joke. Oh god. That depends. What kind of unhinged? How unhinged are we talking? How unhinged are we talking, Ame? If it's absolutely borderline gonna get you erased from the planet, then I wouldn't. It's just one word, okay. I have a based on what you're looking at, it might be I might know what you're about to say. But go on. Enlighten me. Oh, well, I apologize. Are you doing that when I came to say hi? But it was snatched. What was snatched? I'm gonna be honest, I don't quite understand humor. I'm not very good at it. We're gonna sink down a little lower here. What's this now? I am looking quite classy, aren't I? This totally wasn't, scratch that, never mind. Don't worry, it's a dumb joke. I'm gonna be quite honest, I don't understand jokes. My brain was not programmed. I just don't quite understand human I don't quite understand regular jokes. Vest, yes. I have a very delightful vest that I have found in the closet. I'm pretty sure he got this from the local Goodwill. Not quite sure where it came from, but it looks like that this was worn either as somebody's cosplay or a funeral. Green was not a good choice for them, but had to make do with what I had. God. Okay. Maybe it was a mistake doing this on Halloween because we got kids strolling all throughout the neighborhood. A lot more than there was last year, as a matter of fact. Black and green are like my favorite combos. Oh, thank you. Whose funeral is this? That's not important. We're gonna move on. Well, what do we have? We have a little more. I wear this for specific purposes. Not the reasons that you think. I keep this on me for just in case I inhale some accidental fumes of some kind. Who said anything about it being bodily? Okay, we're gonna move on. Are you ready for the final mask? Yes, mask. Are you ready for the final bit? Ladies and ladies and gentlefish. Ladies and gentlemen, mammals. Human race. Here we go. Evening, everyone. Happy Halloween. Hi. Hi there. How are you all doing today? Peak, yes. Peak, peak, peak. Don't quite understand what peak means, but I'm just gonna learn to roll with whatever's going on here. So how are we all doing tonight? Trying to make some small talk. Don't quite understand what that means. Exclusively talks in slang. I'm gonna have a bit of trouble getting to know you. Great. That's totally not gonna be a future problem for me. Good evening, everyone. Oh, excuse me. Also speaking men, does that help? I myself believe I am male, and I assume you are a male as well. But I'm not. Hello. I'm not quite sure what a man lingo is. If it's a mannerism, then I see what you're getting at. I fully understand. But speaking men, I'm not sure if men is a language. Hello, Ame. Evening. If, right. Manners. I apologize. My name is Mono Yamater Pavlov, and I am human. I don't do small talk either. It's okay. I don't do small talk or big talk. In fact, I hate talking in general. I just prefer to be isolated. It's a bit of a existential dread and dark humor there for you. X to doubt. What doubts do you have against me? Against isolation? I don't quite understand. As you can tell, I am a little bit frazzled. I have been outside for the first time in about 3 days. For reasons. Halloween, for me, feels like easy pickings. Totally believe you're human. Yes. Yes, I am. Thank you for believing me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to cut to the chase for you. I'm going to go straight into a little presentation that I have prepared for all of you today. Because apparently you need to do a presentation for one of these. And I myself doing work and all, I'm pretty good at presentations. So, without further ado, here I go. Welcome to my presentation. I see you up there. Hello. What do we have here? Sorry, forgive me. I apologize for that. That happens sometimes. Alright. Presentation. Here we are. Is the music too loud? Just a quick ask. About me presentation by, I've already told you my name, Mono Yameder Pavlov. This is my name. Yes. About me. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Let me just get rid of that. Sorry about that. Okay. As you can see, I work at a very, very high security laboratory. My employee number is 662-04715, in case you want to write a referral on me. But if you do write a referral, I will look for you. So, don't. It's not a good idea, trust me. The last person who did it, let's just say they haven't been found. Let's see. Given name. Just reading off of what I have here. This is my employee file, by the way, if you haven't known. My given name is, obviously I've told you, for the third time, Mono Yameder Pavlov. This name was given to me by a very, very significant yet annoying person that barged into my life, but I'm going to spare the details of who they are because I'm pretty sure they want to be mentioned anyway, but I'm not going to because I don't quite care. My age is none of your business because you don't need to know how old I am. My birthday, yes, the day I was born, yes, is March 26th. My height is 176 centimeters. My gender or sex is M. To those of you who are unaware, this means gender, not what you're thinking of. My prioritized language is English, and my heritage language is Hold on. Yes, Spanish. Yes. English and Spanish. That is what I learned, and that's what I speak. And my security clearance level, each employee at our laboratories have a security clearance level that goes all the way up to 4. I am at security level 2. That is the second level. It's not very, I can't go everywhere in the facility, but what else can you do? All right. Next. Things that I like and don't like. We have a list of categories here. Oh, I seem to be in the way of said categories. You can see them there, right? We're gonna start off with these categories here of things I like first. With animals. I like dogs, cats, birds. Birds are a personal favorite of mine. They are very small. That's all I can say on them. Penguins, monkeys. Monkeys have always interested me because most of us have evolved from our primitive brethren, and we have become what we are today. Yes. Seals, hippos, turtles, and hamsters, they've got a nice crunch. I mean, they've got a nice, cute, lovable look. Hobbies. Drawing. I do some drawing on the side, just to expand my brain a little bit. Baking. I do want to learn how to bake, because quite frankly, that kitchen upstairs is not going to do nothing. It's not going to sit there. I like to bake some tasty treats as well. I need something sweet every once in a while to get out the taste of something. Learning. This one is possibly one of my favorites. I learn, and I try to learn everything I can muster up to get. Everything. Chess. Now, when it comes to chess is a game of the mind. I had to crack my knuckles, I apologize. Stay hydrated. Let me get some water. If you don't know, water is a prime source. You need it to live. Chess, where was I? Right, chess is a master's game. And sorry, my speech is a little off today. Chess is a game where you need to outsmart your opponent in every way, shape, or form. What I like to think of chess as like a symbol of sort of how life works in a way. You need to be smart and make your choices carefully so that you don't end up with a losing hand, let's say. Watching movies. I've watched a few movies with some individuals that have rather intrigued me. I'm not quite sure. Apologies, that was work. I'm not quite sure what the purpose of fiction is. Like, why diverse from fiction? It is a nice, good thing to watch for toddlers if it's like, I don't know, back and forth, but watching movies is, as some people say, cool, I suppose. Now, voice acting, and singing and voice acting kind of lean in the same genre here. I do voice acting and singing as a bit of a passion, and I do hope to one day do it professionally. And voice acting and singing also improves my vocal span and range, so I can do things. So I can learn how to communicate. So I can learn how to open my diversity to different voices. Yes. Yes, that is the reason. Same goes for opera. I do love a good opera show. It just amazes me how someone can reach octaves in such a fashion. It baffles me. Now, my favorite topic, food. Honestly, I feel like the animals and the food should have been switched, but whatever. We have eggs. Eggs are interesting because you can make eggs in all sorts of forms. I like eggs pretty much anyway, except for hard-boiled. Not too much of a fan of it, and it takes a while to make. Pizza. Who doesn't like pizza? I feel like most of the food. Oh, hold on. Let me move out of the way because you can't see the list. Pizza is an interesting thing because it's with the majority of the foods here, you can't really go wrong because these have creativity with them. You can make pretty much anything, put anything you want with all these foods, especially pizza, because you could have a lot of different things. You could have olives, you could have pepperonis, you could have extra cheese. You can even throw in some sardines in there, because why not? Some chicken, some pineapple if you're a bit of a psycho, but whatever. Pancakes. Love me some pancakes in the morning. Ice cream. Who doesn't love ice cream? Unless you're lactose intolerant. Don't touch that. Cheesecake. Same thing with the ice cream. If you're lactose intolerant, don't touch that. I gotta say, cheesecake, though, is probably my favorite. Oh, whoops. What happened to me? What happened to me? Sorry, I tweaked out a little bit. I apologize. The cheesecake, you can barely see it if I move. There we go. Cheesecake. Whoa, where'd I go? I love cheesecake. Fruit is essential for any diet, really. So that's pretty much a given. If I had to specify fruit, probably grapes. Or grapes and pineapple, love it. Me too. Love me some fruit. Italian food. Love Italian food. I cannot get enough of this stuff. Especially all the types of pastas. Rigatoni. Oh, to die for. Pastries. I love me some pastries. Although, I have been laying off them because yesterday, believe it or not, I ate a pastry yesterday, and I'm pretty sure it's what was responsible for me getting sick. Because I was sick yesterday. Believe it or not. A human, I get sick as a regular individual. Yes. All right, what's next? Okay, let's. Oh. I'm just gonna shoot you straight. I love the taste of human. Are we all good? Is everything alright? What happened? Hold on. Are we all good? You can hear me, right? The Dragon King. I have no idea who that is. Okay, good. Good. Alright, next category. Let's move on. Yeah. Games! Who doesn't love some games? Let me move down a little bit here so you can see this category. Here we have some games. Resident Evil. Resident Evil is an interesting... Resident Evil kind of reminds me of myself in a way. Because I can relate to it so much. It's not that I, Crash Bandicoot. I've been raised with Crash Bandicoot. And I absolutely love that crazy little creature. What do we have here? Hollow Knight. Yes, I love Hollow Knight. I will say this. It is a bit of a rage game that I probably will never play again. But I have heard that Silk Song is out. So we are going to play that. And I will hold myself, and I will play that game until I finish it, and I will not stop because I've been wanting to play that game for years. What's our next? Little Nightmares again. Little Nightmares, same sort of situation with Hollow Knight. The new game came out, Little Nightmares 3, and I need to play that with someone. I know who I'm gonna play it with, and they know who they are. They're probably watching right now. But I need to play Little Nightmares 3. 1 and 2, absolute amazing games. Now, 3, I'm not so sure. but we're gonna find out. Persona! I love everything Persona stands for. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da. I love everything about Persona. Hasen! Like, all that stuff. It's... What's next? Oh, the 5. Persona 5. Sneaky little 5. I see you over there. Kingdom Hearts. Honestly, I don't even have to go into this one. Deltarune. I have a friend that I met that is also... they are a bit of an Undertale Deltarune connoisseur. And they pretty much like everything about it to the point where they literally base some of their assets off of Deltarune and Undertale. It's a little odd to me, but whatever. Mario games. Childhood is what I call that. It's not even Mario games anymore. It's just about the peak. Absolute hardness of the Mario. Damn, wonder who that loser could be. I don't know. Could be anybody. Alright, now I can move myself back up because I'm out of the way of the section that we're going over. Alright. Things that I don't like. Starting off with Deep Waters. I will admit, I don't... I fear them. I fear the look of them. And if you want me to scream, and if you want me to writhe in agony, then push me up against some deep water and that's game over. Oh, hello, Mr. Chatbot, I see you. What are you doing in here? I would not like cheap viewers. No, thank you. I will pass on the cheap viewers. Thank you very much. There we go. Okay. Now that we got that certain individual, let's move it along. Outdoors. If it isn't obvious already, I don't like the outside. Why would I want to be outside? Who likes being outside? I'm a bit of a hermit. All I need is my experiments. That's all I need. And some water. And possibly a few, I don't know, gummy bears? I'm not quite sure. It is Speaking of which, it's Halloween. How are we with Halloween? You got candy? Anybody got some candy? Lord knows I don't eat candy. Well, not me anyway. Because I prefer a different kind of cuisine. Hydration. Hot weather. Who likes hot weather? I would honestly rather freeze than be scorched. So that's my opinion on that. And really, nothing more else said. This is a bit of a hot take. I do not enjoy Chinese food. Chinese food has always been, I'm gonna be quite honest with you, too much high sodium for me. I cannot. Too salty, too much sodium, leaves a bad taste in my mouth every time I eat it, makes me feel sick. Always in the lavatory every time. It's not fun, Chinese food. I want to make this clear. I don't like you. I don't like anything you stand for. And I hope that you go away. Myself, that's a given, because who likes their self? I sure as hell don't. Who likes themselves? Can anybody relate? Like, I don't even know who I am. Simon Cowell. I don't like Simon Cowell. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say a specific word on Twitch, but I'm not going to say it just in case. He is a certain thing. That's all I'm going to say. I really hate Simon Cowell. I really, really hate Simon Cowell. Enough said. And people. This goes into the same category as you, because it could be people refers to multiple people, like such as a crowd, which is literally banging at my door every 20 minutes. Go away! I have no candy for you. Trust me, if they get in here, they're done. Let's just say I gotta eat too. Here we go. This is a little bit of information here. We have an art tag, and the art tag is used so that if you make fan art, you can post it on Twitter or whatever social media. I'm not quite sure how exactly it works. All I know is that this is for like Twitter purposes. The monomural, that's hashtag monomural. That's the art tag. So if you ever make any fan art, put it under this hashtag, and who knows, I might possibly see it and give it a like. So, because who doesn't want a drawing of themselves? Apparently, I don't exactly know. Well, I didn't exactly know before, but now I know that these were kind of not exactly required, but sort of a thing that VTubers do. It's called an Oshi mark. I'm not quite sure what it's for still. All I know is that the research that I've done led to the basis of me going, oh, this is a thing that they do, I suppose. My Oshi mark is a skull and a biohazard symbol. The skull representing the I'm not quite sure exactly what I want to put that skull as. I don't have an excuse. And biohazard because simply, well, me. I would consider myself a biohazard. Don't come near me, you'll get infected. No, I might be a little serious. I'm probably serious. That's not a joke. Don't come near me. You will suffer radiation. You may not see it at first, but give it a few months. And we have chat. I am now dubbing you, your fan name, as Lab Rats. And as you can see, look at these little fellas. Look at them. Ain't they adorable? Ain't they cute? Look at these little guys. This is you, chat. These are you. You see them? This is you. You like him? It doesn't matter what rat color you get. You can make your own custom rat. Go ahead. You can give them a fancy little hat. You can give them, I don't know, a strapped on jetpack. But all I know, these little mice are for you to color, customize, and design. And once you make some, send them under monomural so that you can have a. Well, who knows? One day I might have an art contest for who has the best lab rat design, and you might win a prize. One day, that could be a thing. One day I could do. Wow, genius epiphany that I just had miraculously pulled out of my rectum. What do you think? Good idea? These little lab rats? Go ahead, customize them. Make them yours. They are you, after all. Shape your own destiny. Ah, yes. Who can forget my favorite lab rat? This, ladies and gentlemen, is someone who I have personally healed and taken care of. This is Rekka, my own personal little test rat. I don't exactly want to say their name yet, because A, spoiler purposes, and B, I'm not quite sure if I should. But all I know is that look at her. How can you deny that face? Isn't she adorable? I will often say she is quite annoying. Quite annoying. She does get on my nerves from time to time, but she's of use to me. It's the only reason I haven't eaten her. I mean, get rid of. got rid of her. Yes. Moving on. Emotes, because what? Because what person doesn't have emotes nowadays in these streams? Credit is where credit is due for these emotes. Yeah, the credits will be at the end of the stream. But we have some interesting emotes, like me being extremely unenthusiastic about a rave, because I'm going to be honest, I'm not quite enthusiastic about anything, really. When have you ever seen me enthused? We got a buffering, because that's when I'm deep, lost in thought, really. I'm deep in the thought. And then this is that third emote up there. That one honestly is my personal favorite. Look at him go. Look at him up there. He's doing my work for me. He's telling that to you guys. That fourth one, that's what happens when I'm done with you. And this one isn't even an emote. The one right next to me, that's just a clear photo of Rekka. I'm gonna be quite honest. Rekka does get a little upset when I scroll past dinner time, because Rekka, I don't understand where she came from or what happened prior to her life, but Rekka really loves dinner. And each time I'm working and I have to be late for dinner time, she often comes strolling into my lab and goes, "Dinner, dinner, dinner, please." And I'm like, "No, Rekka, not right now, I'm busy." "But you told me we'd start dinner." "Yes, in a minute, I'm a little busy." And then this is the result. That's the result. They just bawl their eyes out. Look at them. That's what they do. And I can't stop that. Unfortunately, they leave me submitted, so dinner is always on time. It's me being angry, me crying on the floor, and then Rekka just wanted that one, apparently. I didn't even ask for that. Alright, next. Now here is what I was waiting for. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a special event that I'm going to be hosting once a month. It will be the first stream of every month. So that means yes, the next stream that I will be doing will be on this series. Literally the next stream that I have a day off from my work, I'm doing one of this. This series that I'm going to do for you guys is called Macabre Review. The Macabre Review is a little series that I'm going to put together where I react to lots and lots of various analog horrors, because I'm going to be honest with you, fiction, as I've stated before, has not always been appealing to me, but for some reason there's something very, very intriguing and interesting behind the way storytelling and horror is mixed within a simple VHS, CD, or cassette tape recording format. It's interesting, to say the least. And that's what I plan to do with Macabre Review. I plan to watch every analog horror series that I can with you guys there to watch it with me. Does that sound fun? You get to watch me watch stuff. Reaction content. Oh boy, so fun. But hopefully you'll tune in on my next stream, where I haven't quite decided exactly what we're going to watch yet. But that's all. Trick-or-treaters. You hear them outside? Trick-or-treaters. So yeah, that's what I plan to achieve with Macabre Review. I will get scared. That is an obvious thing. Lights out, horror up, we're going in. That's all I gotta say about that. I've got a lot of selections. I've done a lot of research beforehand on what analog horrors are specifically good and which ones are not worth watching. Like, for example, there was this one that was literally just like one video that was like 4 minutes long. I can't I think it was like the Blue Project or something Blue Project. It's like 4 minutes long. It's one video. I can't make an entire stream based off of that one video. It's not very possible. So yeah, I hope to see you on that next stream. Now here's what to expect from me. And there's me with, oh, hold on. I didn't want you to see that. Just look at the lab coat. Look at the lab coat. It's just, yep. I apologize for not having my lab coat on me. It's at the dry cleaners for reasons. My throat is getting a little dry. Constantly need water for hydration. Make sure to hydrate, everybody. All right. What to expect from me? What is going on outside? Are they trick-or-treating? Hold on. There are trick-or-treaters all outside knocking on my door and they won't leave. I chose a bad time to do this. Sorry about that. Had to shoo away some people. Like I said, I hate people. Very specific individuals. Alright, what to expect from me? Games. Lots and lots of games. Like I said before, we're going to be playing Little Nightmares 3 and Silk Song very, very soon. So I really, really hope that I can get those sometime soon. Horror. Lots and lots of horror. As you can already tell that I'm an interesting person based on the way I look. The way I look, yes. And we will be doing a lot of horror games. I am a bit of a horror connoisseur. Not in horror movies. I have been watching a bit of horror movies recently. But like I watched Terrifier, I watched the original Scream with some acquaintances, and it was pretty fun. So yeah, Macabre View is also the thing that's going to tie into the horror as well as the horror games. Now, here's a good part. Singing and covers. Because on my original channel, I used to do a lot of lyrical content. I still sometimes write, but not a lot, but I will be doing a lot of covers. I do tend to think that it will expand my vocal range for enhancing my abilities. Yes. It's also good for the diaphragm. Fun events! We all know we love me some fun events. Macabre Review is one of the fun events, as well as I might have some super fun events in the future. Maybe I might host like a contest or a giveaway or something, or maybe I'll have like some big stream where I invite some of my viewers on and they do something with me. I'm not exactly sure why I would invite viewers. I hate people, but that's a thing I can do, I suppose. Community interaction. There will be a lot of community interaction. I'm not very social on my platform, but I'll try to be as social as I can. So like if you send in some artwork, or if you make something relating to me, then I'll give it a like or repost it or leave a comment or something. That also ties into the fun events, because fun events also go with community interaction. So yeah, we're gonna do some fun stuff here. You expect some good things here. My goals. Here we are. Because according to my company's standard work procedures, I legally have to explain. 1,000 followers. This is not exactly a long-term goal, but it's not exactly a short-term goal either. 1K followers, I expect that to hit that anytime soon, but honestly for now, I'm just gonna try to start off with hitting the last remaining 50 that I need to get to 50. And plus I need to stream a little more to hit affiliate. So yeah. Meet new people and collab. I would not exactly sure. I know it's kind of, you know, not exactly necessary, which thank God it's not necessary, but like in all seriousness though, meeting new people and collabing would be huge step up for me, because I'm gonna be honest, I am a bit of a train wreck when it comes to social interaction. Not very big on the social, but do I look like somebody who's social to you? Explain. Tell me. Do I look like somebody who's social to you? Tell me! I thought so. Anyway, meeting new people and collabing would be a nice little stepping stone, because it would increase a little follower count and also help me reach out. It'll help me reach out to other creators that are kind of like me, striving for the next best thing in their lives, which means this: building a community. This one has been on my list for a while, because I've always wanted to build that very strong community. Like, I have done YouTube previously, and I've built like a bit of a following / community, but it didn't really stick, should I say. It's sort of really died out after a while, but I hope with this I will build an even stronger community so that I could talk with you guys a little more, because I can't wait to see you guys, you know? I hate people. I hate this. I hate this. I hate this so much. I hate you. I hate you all. Charities. It's required by my office that I have to legally donate to charity. But anyway, charities. I want to donate to specific charities that stand out to me. Specifically, possibly something due to mental health awareness, because personally I have struggled with a bit of mental health in my days. I don't want to just support, like, you know, whatever another streamer is supporting, which is not a bad thing to do, because you can support what another streamer is supporting. Like, for example, Iron Mouse has immune deficiency, and it speaks a lot to her, so she supports the Immune Deficiency Foundation, and she's raised a lot of money, because there are a lot of people out there like her that don't get the care that they need. Honestly, though, bless her little soul, though. It's a miracle that she's still here, because there are lots of people out there like her that struggle like that and don't get the help that they need, so it's a little unfair. I will happily support any other charities, but I do also want to, stick to ones that are closer to my heart, specifically mental health awareness. And also, I would like to donate to possible awareness and association help for autism, because specific things have happened in my life that I do not want, that I will not share with you as of right now. But those are the two that mostly speak out to me due to my life experiences. So yeah. New model designs. As you can see, this is not an exactly amazing, outstanding model. It's a first model. Everybody's got to start somewhere, but I would absolutely love and adore to have like multiple different model designs. Like, I keep using Iron Mouse as an example here, but a lot of big VTubers have like a lot of new model designs that they can afford, which, small little indie VTubers like me can never help you have. But if I do get up there, I could have something big like this, and you guys could make more fan art of it. This is not exactly like, one of my super big goals that I'm into, but it will be a nice little thing to have, I suppose. Lore videos. Now, when it comes to me, I love storytelling. I'm not exactly big myself on storytelling, but I love the way that I get to watch people make their own stories. And I thought, I should possibly make my own story. And you know what? That I did. I am Mono Humaner Pavlov, and one day, if I get to a lore video, I will share you my story of how I was born into this world through secret purposes and very dark, wicked reasons. And also lore videos on Rekka, because why not? And certain others. This is a goal that speaks out to me, is VA professional voice acting. Soon I will actually start taking some classes, which is a step into voice acting professional. If you haven't been aware already, I have made some small videos for your entertainment and your enjoyment viewing, so that you can see an example of my voice skills. Please reach out to me. I really want it. I could really do some great things. Trust me. I'm just a little fella. I feel like I could me with my voice acting and my multitude of different voices that I can mimic. Produce out of my vocal cords. I feel like I would serve very well in the voice acting community. I've gotten some small roles here and there, but they aren't anything absolutely monumental. That's why I'm sort of like taking a new class to help me. If they push out my demo, then you can get it certain industries, yada yada, this, that, and the third thing. So yeah, this goal has really spoken out to me, because I'm going to be honest with you, my mission to do any of this is to A, entertain, B, uplift, and C, inspire. I will go into further detail once this presentation is over on that, but those are my reasons. Hydration. Alright, next. Oh, yeah, look at that. That's it. Presentation is over. I will start talking about that right after these credits. Oh, ladies and gentlemen. Credits are where credits are due. Obviously, we have character assets and not this PFP that I have as my current thing for my credits. It's the new one that that I made, but also had a bit of help from him right here. Now, I haven't done a whole lot character assets wise, but I did what I could. I might be a little lazy. Now this is I'm gonna be honest, this person has made all of this possible, and I could not be there without them. Right here. Oddly Monty, there he is. By the way, this is the certain individual. That's them. That likes to annoy me along with Rekka. There he is. That's Oddly Monty, aka Cygnus. Hello, Cygnus. I know you're listening. I see you. Can hear you listening. Could you stay upstairs for me and not interrupt me until I'm done, though? That would be greatly appreciated. They are responsible for my entire design of my VTuber. They designed the character. I kind of gave them tips of, like, you know, what goes where, but they overall designed all of this, so I can't thank them enough for that. They designed my little skull logo and also my I'm drawing a blank. Oh yeah, my logo that says ToxicJ39 as my banner. They made that too. Emotes. They made pretty much all of those emotes except for like one of them. I think I made like one or two of them. The rest of them he made. So, thank you. He also made he's done way too much. This is the MVP right here. If you haven't, go follow Oddly Monty, please. If you haven't, just do it. Do it, please. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I don't exactly know how to give a shout out, but if one of the mods are in chat, just shout out to Oddly Monty, please. Right here. Right here, please. Please and thank you. Oh, whoops. I accidentally just closed a dockable window. Push this back. Yeah, again, if one of the mods are in chat, should leave a shout out to them, please. Thank you very much. All right. They rigged and made my model. They made the panels for my Twitch that are down below in the description. You can actually take a look at those right now. They're right there. They're down there. Go ahead, take a look. They're right there. Just click on them. They also made my alert sounds, and they also helped me put together this little presentation. They made the background for the presentation. So the background that you all saw on the main screen, that was made by another one of my acquaintances, 05 Emerald 05. They also made the TV background and background assets. They made those. So thank you to Emerald. Thank you very much. Now the background music was made by Mark Noah Taylor. Now you see Noah, I did not know this before. There he is. Hello, Noah. You are the music man. That is the music man. He's the person that made this background music you are listening to right now. So thank you for that, Noah. If you guys don't know Noah, it's actually came to me as a shock because I used to play this game all the time. He made some of the music for a little game called Mario and the Music Box. It was actually a pretty big game, as a matter of fact. And I played that game to hell and back. And I didn't know that Noah made the music for that. And I'm like, wow, wait, so you actually got this guy to do it? And Oddly Monty right here, my acquaintance, was like, yeah, wow. Mario in the Music Box mentioned, yes, I absolutely played Mario in Music Box all the way down to its death. So, yes, Noah, I am a Mario in the Music Box connoisseur. Thank you for noticing. So yeah, shout out to Noah. Big ups. Big ups to that man. I'm a fairly new composer, but yeah. Yep. Get this man big. He deserves it. Like, if he's making absolute banger beats like this, then yeah, get him somewhere. Get him places. Alright, and here we have, if I can move out of the way a little bit, the chat box by Print Cooper. Well, the box is not here as of right now, but it was on the other screen with the background. But you'll see it. The people on the people in the bottom row, you can actually buy all of their so if you want to use my assets, they're all on Etsy.com. You can search them up for yourselves, and you can actually purchase them for actually a reasonable, reasonable price that I actually got them for. So yeah, thank you to these three at the bottom. The transition by Stream Foxy, the little glitch transition with the loading bar that you see, and the alert animations are by Renderettes. So yeah, those are all the credits we have. And thank you all for listening to my presentation. I hope you all learned something of value. Now, raise your hand if you think you've learned something of value here today, or if you've taken anything from this presentation. Please raise your hand. I'm not seeing hands.
Where are my hands? Where are they?
Where are the hands?
You're gay? Possibly. Hand raises. Yes, we have a hand. That's a 1. I'll take the 1. Alright. Let me switch back to the screen. Where are you? Here we are. We're back on the screen. Oh yeah, by the way, oh yeah, there's the chat box. By the way, if you all are wondering what this TV is for beside me, this TV is for when we have guests. When we have guests, I will turn on this TV and they will appear on screen. Right now the TV is turned a 10. I don't know what a 10 is. I'm gonna be quite honest with you. I don't know what a 10 is. All I know is that once I turn on this TV will come on when I have special guests. If I can hold on, let me plug this bad boy in. 1 sec. Let me plug it in. Hold on. Where are... It's really hard to find the plugs. I really should have color coded these. Yeah, you know what? Now that I think about it, why didn't I color code these? Where... Come on. There we go. Is it on? I'm gonna assume it's on. Alright. Alright. I just plugged that in. Yep, there it is. Alright. You could say it is a time for TV. A TV time. It's not exactly TV. Well, technically, yes, it's TV time. Static. Yes, there is static on the TV, but there will be people on this TV once guests come in for specific streams. If there aren't any guests for streams, then unfortunately this TV will stay off. So, yeah. Just for show, I will leave the TV on for you. Just for show. Hydration, chat. Hydration. Oh yeah, what was I going to say on the presentation? What exactly was I going to do on this very specific... Oh, I'm drawing a blank. I knew I was going to say something and go more in depth with something. My mind is drawing a blank, apparently. Ah, yes. I remember. The VA professionality. Here we go. So, inspire, uplift, and entertain. Those are the three things that I was looking forward. First, before I get into that, this is probably more important. I need to show the entire model, which I have not done. Here he is. Mono. What do you think? Classy, right? What do you think? Thoughts? Questions? Comments? Concerns? Ideas? Hopes? Scattered dreams? Anything? No? Alright. Sounds good, boss. Alright. Quite frankly, I'm not the boss. You're gonna have to refer to my, it's my manager number for that. Fair warning, he's not exactly a nice person. That's all I'm gonna put it at. So if you are gonna call him, be wary. So, uplift, entertain, and inspire. With the VA stuff, I was originally planning with it. Entertain. So, I feel like my whole purpose that I was put on this planet was to entertain, uplift, and inspire. On the entertainment part, I was supposed to give you a good laugh. Because, you know, just to cheer you up every now and then. You need a good laugh in your life. To uplift, because I feel like if I could take away the pressure of, you know, you having even possibly one of the worst days of your life, I want you to turn on one of my videos and feel like that you can just forget about it. Even just for a little while. I hope that I can serve as that sort of means of distraction in a way, you know, to help you out a little bit and inspire. I hope that when I inspire you, first of all in a good way, not in, you know, very cruel, specific ways that I don't want to get into, but do good with the inspiration that I'm trying to give. I hope that I can inspire you to do sort of a similar thing that I like to do, because I would love to see how I affect the lives of people, knowing that, you know, the way my life is, I will be honest, my life is a good life, but, you know, you need to cherish whatever life you have, because you know, you never know. That goes for all humans. Every human being on this planet, every living thing, you never know when it goes. I feel you have a time limit on this plane, and once you reach that expiration date, then it's no good anymore. Let's hope I can help for the amount of time until I eventually expire. Let's hope anyway. So, that's really all I have. Unless I have some last minute tidbits I want to talk about. Unless you want to know unless you have any questions on this character, unless you have any questions on Mono, me. Any questions? Any questions at all? Honestly, I think I need to attend to my lab rat. Rekka's been recently chewing through my wiring, and it's not proving friendly to my work. How do you like your steak? Raw. I prefer my steak raw. It would be nice if it were cooked, but I don't necessarily see a need in it being cooked. I still get the necessary proteins that I need. You need proteins to live. You need plenty of proteins, which I recently have been lacking of. So I probably need, after this, I probably need to consume something for my own nutrition. I need something of high nutritional value. I do need a bit of protein in my life. Spooky. It is the night of spooks. Favorite protein? I don't necessarily... Meat. Specifically. Any kind of meat. I love me some meat. Love meat. Love me some sushi. Can't really get behind sushi. Raw meat. Whatever. I feel like that's my least favorite raw meat. On the basis of covers, I have, believe it or not, recorded some stuff, and it will be ready to upload not anytime soon, but I am working on it. So I will have to learn how to do a bit of vocal mixing here and there, but I have recorded some nice good stuff that I will be posting one day soon enough. So stay tuned for that. Again, big thank you to everyone that has made this possible. I could not have done it without them, and I'm really happy that I could have even had this in the first place. It's a big thing for me. I didn't ever think that I would be doing something like this. It's really bizarre to me. It really is. It's just wow. It just simply baffles me. It's a face. Thank you, Emerald. Thank you, Frankie. It's a face. Yes. Evening, Mr. Roach. By the way, don't think I haven't seen you crawling around my lab every now and then. I've seen you. You are surprisingly fast, and you are... I will admire your tenacity, though. You somehow sneak into here despite all of my efforts. And I don't know how. You elude me so. It's so funny. It's not funny when you're chewing through all of my... through all of the insulin in my walls to get to my very sensitive wiring that I need to work. For specifically, this TV. Can't wait for April Fools. Rickroll them, people. Whoopsies. Shut up. It's not what I mean. That's not what I'm needing right now. Sorry, that was company policy. Insulin in your insulation. Yes, that's what I meant. I apologize. My brain isn't quite working today. I had to shoo away a lot of trick-or-treaters beforehand. My brain is still developing. Yes. It's concerning. It is, however, none of your concern, because I feel like it's not absolutely necessary. It's not your problem either. Let me deal with my own cognitive functions. I need to study how I sleep in REM. Why is it your concern? Have you been watching me sleep? I'll be back. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Let's see. Yes, he. Not only does the roach watch me sleep, but Rekka calls me down in the middle of the night for snacks. So, let's go back to the subject. Oh, is someone knocking on my door? We have no candy here. I'm warning you. Trust me, it's not going to end well for you. I love watching people sleep. I can tell. You are in multiple homes. So let's talk about the cherries one more time. So again, I would actually no. Let's just do a full recap overall. So, again, my name is Mono. You matter, Pavlov. That is me. That is my name. Yes. I work for Heisen Laboratories as a security too. I like very specific things. You chat, you are my lab rats. I get to use you for whatever I want. So don't think you're in control here. Although I don't want to force you. Sometimes force is necessary. Which I understand why my work does that now. I understand why force is necessary, but sometimes you just need to do what you need to do. I won't stray you off your path. Once again, tomorrow's stream, Macabre Review. Well, not tomorrow, whoopsies. Not tomorrow's stream. Stop knocking on my door. We have no candy. Remember, next stream, the next stream I do will be on some analog horror. I'm not exactly sure. I have seen some interesting analog horrors. Like, I've seen, I haven't seen them, but I've heard of, like, Vita Carnis, The Boiled One, The Walton Files, and I've also heard of the FNAF VHS tapes. I'm gonna be quite honest with you, the FNAF VHS tapes I'm not looking forward to, but yeah, sometimes you just gotta get through things in life that you don't want to do. That's the way the world goes. You can't change it. Lots of games and horrors are gonna come from me. Lots and lots of horrors. What the hell was that? So I sometimes have some rickety stuff go on down here. All right. What else? What else? Yeah, credit is where credit's due. All right. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's pretty much all I have. I need to get back to work. How long has it been? An hour and a half? Yeah. That's about standard time. So, I would like to thank you all for tuning in. Remember, next stream that I do is going to be an analog horror stream. So, I thank you all for tuning in, and I will be seeing you next time. Mono, signing off, end communication.